now that I'm here. Ah, there she goes. And we are officially live. Live and direct on YouTube. Everything is checking out just fine. Well, let's keep it going. Let's keep it original. Keep it original. Keeping it gangsta. And everything else. So I'm going to see if anybody actually joins in. For the most part. No, I don't want that. I need to share this. I'm just going to wait till a couple of people join in. I figured why not. Enjoy some plastic stuff. You know, why not? While I get to sending this nonsense. Okay, I think I got it sent to all kinds of places. And let's see. I don't think I'm missing anywhere else. Oh yeah, that's right. Better go ahead and let some people know that I am live. Yes, Ford Racing 3. That's exactly what this game is. To anybody tuning in. Or just now jumping in. Which I'll be starting in about a minute. 30 seconds. You know, take your pick. Alright, now that I've actually got the chat box all set, just make sure it's still working. Okay, it's still working. So, we will keep it going. Well, I might as well go ahead and start a race. Competition, yes. Movie car check, yeah, I can do this. I mean, it gets harder once you get on. This is about as far as I ever got, was on this section right here. Well, we can do this. Okay, I think I can do this. Ooh, that's nice. What colors we got? So I gotta collect this stuff. Ah, there's an old... Oh, that's a rally car. But yeah, this is what you start off with. Yeah, not really a bunch of other stuff you can really do with it. Such as it is. You got a Fairlane, that's a nice car. That one, I believe... They never really released that one. Oh, there's also a big old Galaxy. I need to do competition. I think you unlock that... God only knows where. The Thunderbird, I could see that being in there. Chero. That's the Mach 1. Okay, that was from... Okay, these two right here are from... I know that one's from Gone in 60 Seconds. This one's from Bullet. Oh well, I can race the Mustang. Ooh, listen to that. Listen to that rumble. Listen to that good old rumble, baby. It's rumbling tonight. Hopefully. Well, if the stream's going wrong, hey, do tell me if you're joining in.
3,
2, 1. Woo! She jumped. I better watch it. Move past me, please. I got a Mustang opening up. Woo-wee! Come on, baby, open up for me. Get that 4-speed moving. You can definitely tell this game was perfect for a wheel. Thank God it's only 2 laps. But trust me, as this goes on, you will run into much more harder levels. By harder levels, I mean, you know, stuff that it's going to be full of corners. Tight corners at that. And this game actually did have jumps back in the day, too. It had jumps. That one right there, you just had to send a car just to make sure it could jump. I'm going to try to get in it first. Who knows, maybe I'll complete this game on a live stream. I'm way better at racing now compared to back in the day. I would just floor it throughout the corners. Didn't care, just balls to the wall, send it. Ain't nobody joining in yet. Ah, hell, who cares? Ooh, there I go, Roscoe in a Mustang. There goes that Mach 1. It's Eleanor gaining on my backside. Muscle. That's what the license plate says. I noticed it as of this point. I really messed it up. I'm about to mess up if I don't stop driving like a jackass. Yep, there it goes again. I took my eyes off the screen for 1 minute. I kind of need to get Ford Racing too. Such as it is. Only reason I had to start early is because, hey, they're saying, oh, there's going to be bad storms tonight. So I figured, you know, why not? Why not? Perfect tornadic weather coming in. Listen to them pipes rumble. I already hit the jump. I'm out in the weeds. Ooh. Ooh, those two are right there. Eleanor and the Bullet. Right on my backside. Alright.
You win.
That is my best lap.
Track collected.
Mountain Drive. 10 points. Let it sink in that somebody actually got a fast time with this particular race because they had one of them galaxies. Just opening up a galaxy. Got that galaxy wide open. Galaxy all wide open and everything else. Oh, didn't realize that was open. Yeah, I can go to the next round, for the most part. Yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Well, somebody's bound to join in at any given moment. Round 2, the Lost Village.
Three, two, one, go.
Bye. This one's going to be a little bit fun to do. Oh, I remember there's a hairpin on this one. Oh, excuse me, Starsky. Excuse me as I slide right on past y'all. Well, I got it opened up. Oh, this one actually had dirt tracks. This one had a dirt track. Oh, we're somewhere in China. You know, this game still holds up quite well after a while. As long as I don't Roscoe it, I'll be perfectly good. Down a dirt road we go. You know, there's just something magical about, you know, old muscle cars floating down a dirt road. It's magic. I mean, we all grew up watching Dukes of Hazzard, so, well, at least you're one of my subs. You did, and all that. But you know, still, it's a classic. That's me hitting the wall. There's a beautiful pond to our left. Oh. You know, I wonder what kind of fish would be off in that. I want to go bass fishing now. That's what I want to do. I want to go bass fishing. All that bass fishing. I believe I'm all the way out in front. Well, I thought I was. Alright, push it. I'm all the way out in front. Ain't nobody catching me. If I don't roll the car. Whenever I get some more people in here, I'll start, you know, talking about some other stuff. Oh, that's that Bullet Mustang out in front. It's gaining on me. The sound of that muscle. The good old classic American muscle. Now, if there's anything happening tomorrow, I'll probably try to live stream some Need for Speed. Or some other game. I don't know what most of y'all would want to watch. You know, I probably should watch tutorials on how to get this stuff moving. There it is. Right up in there. Just right up on the curve. I didn't slow down. I gave it gas. All gas, no brakes, baby. Enjoy this on your lovely commute home to those of y'all on the East Coast. And we're still going. That's a good lap.
Track collected.
Yes, Lost Village. 20 points. Who got a 49 on here moving like that? Somebody got that 49 moving. That thing got one of them old flathead V8s off in it. And them flathead V8s were no joke. Yes. What's happening, Diesel? How's it going today? We sliding muscle cars like it's going out of style. Just like the 00. Yes, exactly. Just like the 00. I just now looked over to see it. Now I can actually barely turn my head to look at the chat now. Here we go. Listen to them pipes. I messed up. I messed up. Yeah, run and shine in a 49. Excuse me, Thunderbird. Please move. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, this one was a hard track back in the day. But I'm right here in third, right behind the Bullet and the Eleanor. Which, by the way, I do recommend watching the original Gone in 60 Seconds. It's a classic. I better watch out for that sunlight. Oof, blinding. You know, I remember I liked this track way better. Look at me, look at me, look at me, get it. Look at me, book it. Yeah, that guy running shining that 49, that guy definitely has one of them old flathead V8 Fords, and those things were no joke. And trust me, trying to move one, like, I remember, like, this was like Tales from Shop Class. This one guy, well, it's just an old truck we had sitting out back. Them old Ford F1, the old F1 Fords, those actually had the big flathead V8s off in them. That thing, we had to get a special lift just to move it out of the car. Well, move it out of the truck, I mean. That thing was heavy. Because they tried to move it with just the regular lift. That thing wasn't moving. They got it up, and then the chain snapped. And they had the heavy chain on it, so that thing snapped. Then they just had to use a special one. Hello, Ranger. How's it going? Yes, but hey, Ranger, let's keep the language to a minimum, please. And oh yeah, also, we will talk about that later. If it involves that one, yeah, let's talk about that some other time. And yes, I do know that she is also live streaming, so if you see her, tell her hi, how you doing? I'm over here sending muscle cars around corners like it's going out of style. Like the police is driving after me. I got a little bit of airtime on that. Like the police is coming after me, and I got a trunk load of moonshine and I'm running. Vera does a backflip. Yeah, just like Power Rangers. Ah, that's a nice race. Thank you. I want to see how far I can actually get in this game before I finally say, yeah. Well, before the storms actually come in, or two, I get hungry as hell. Look at that. Another Ford Fairlane. Oh, somebody got one of them Australian Falcons. Those are actually good cars. Who got a 46 out here moving it? Somebody got a 46 out here moving it like it's going out of style. That's all I gotta say.
Well done. You came first.
What cars do I unlock?
Car collected.
Oh, look at that. That thing is sexy. Look at it. Look at that big old body. Look at that thing. Big, massive, powerful. Can fit all kinds of moonshine off in the trunk.
Car collected.
That's also a good one. That is a rally classic. Hands down, one of the best rally cars ever made by Ford.
Livery pack collected.
That's a nice, yeah, I remember this.
Collected.
What else did I get?
Competition unlocked.
Off-road rumblings.
Competition unlocked.
Classics. That is classics. Ugh. Let's see. Off-road rumblings or classic competition? Decisions. Let's do some off-road racing.
Rumblings.
There's the rewards right there if I can get it. That's some good rewards. Ah, this one's got 4 races, so I can do that. What do I got? Hey, check it out. You know, funny enough, my uncle had a truck like this. He had a truck like this one. Yeah, thank you. What colors we got? Nah, it doesn't have my uncle's color. He had a red one, but it was just like this one, and he had the big one off in it. That is a shame. Oh, I can do challenges right after this. Well, after the next one we do. That's enough. These two right here, the Ford Focus rally car and the RS200, both are rally legends in their own right. The Escort, also a rally legend. That's a concept that never saw the light of day. Funny enough, I had a truck like this one. Yeah, you ain't lying. They were ugly, but, you know, still, there's a place for them. You know, great to customize, but I'm going to drive it because it's, you know, why not? Hey, Diesel, you still remember when I had that long bed? That 07 long bed that was ass to drive? That thing was terrible, but it had some get up. That long bed was rough, and it was a tradesman model. Them old tradesman models were pretty cheeks back in the day.
3,
Oh, is this snow?
1, go.
Ah, still. Oh, you can feel the weight on this one. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. We getting a little rough. I'm sorry. Whoever's driving that old Ford truck, I'm terribly sorry for rear-ending you. Oh, this one's gray. Excuse me. I can't see for crap. I can't see. I can't see. That's a little Ford rally car right there. Those things are quick. Ooh, ooh, that's a dually. Excuse me, buddy. I wonder if it's one of those 7.3 dualies. Them big old 7.3 dualies. Watch out for the poles. Watch out, that's a fence. I'm a dipstick. We're driving like Roscoe. Yep. I'm driving it like Roscoe. Would you stop hitting me? Please. That's water. You can hear you can hear that thing screaming. You can hear that little banger screaming. Ah, dang it. Well, don't worry. I'm still down and out. I'm Roscoe in it. Pure Roscoe in it. Just straight up Roscoe in it. I'm rear-ending a dually. You're not going to win an argument with one of those dualies. I'll just say that. You're not going to do that. Yeah, he definitely is whipping that thing like a Cummins. And you know those guys do not baby those trucks at all. Them dually drivers do not baby those Cummins trucks at all. Them Ram 3500s, they don't baby those one bit. They do not baby those trucks at all. They do not baby them trucks at all. I will 100% say that they don't. As somebody who has a cousin that owns one, he does not baby his at all. I think his is an 06. He rebuilt the transmission as of recent. And I want to say he actually... his truck... I'm not sure what all he did to it, but that thing, if he steps on it, you will know it. You're going to know it when he steps on that. I can barely see the map down there, but, yeah. It was always the off-road tracks in this game that really were like that. Oh, yeah, also, speaking of people that drive those things like that, the 7.3s, they did not baby those either. I should know firsthand, because, well, Diesel, you know my grandparents have one. Fishing Town Reverse. Alright. Yeah, you know my grandparents have one. Let me tell you, when my granddad drove it, he did not baby that truck at all. The brown one. He did not baby that truck at all. When he put his foot in it, he drove like he was running shine in that thing. I can tell you from experience. Yeah. Yeah, you're 100% right. I've seen videos of your buddy's, his mega cab that you sent me, and I'm like, you know, personally, I wouldn't buy it, but, you know, somebody else will. I won't buy it because I know what he did to it. Oh, we're at night. Alright, now we're getting started. Excuse me, coming through. That was a Ford Focus. Look, there goes that dually driver out in front. Look at him. He's sending it. He's sending his right then and there. Bye, I hit the brake. Please don't. I hit the boost at the wrong moment. Well, you get two things of boost. I remember R2 is the boost button. You really don't get that much boost with this. But I will not send it. Hey, take a look. It's trucks in their natural habitat. Oh, I hear that thing creeping. That thing sounds scary. Like, what's that sound? That sounds like a diesel. Don't let it be them 7.3 Power Strokes. Them guys, when they built those things, they build them. Or one of those 7, or one of those... I'm trying to think which Cummins it is. I don't remember the leader numbers, but those things are also bad. If it's a Duramax, you might have a chance. If you build a Duramax right, it can be just as strong, if not stronger, than some of the other ones out there. And that's just giving it some leeway. Because those Duramaxes from that time period... Yeah.
Boost recharged.
Thanks for the boost. Sliding it. I'll just say this. If we're going to be talking about strictly gas motors, the guys that have, and this is from Ford trucks, by the way. The Tritons. The 5.4 liter Tritons. Those, especially in the first years they started coming out with them, those were stout. And I know that for a fact because my mom's truck, because she actually had, the F250. It was a 99 F250 with the big Triton off in it. She actually did have the 7, she didn't have, not the 7.3. No, the 5.4 Triton. She had that. And she drove that thing until there was metal shavings in the pan. And still, she did not baby that truck either. And I will say this, I actually drove that truck first. The first time I actually put my foot in it, I felt it. I big time felt it. I hear it creeping. You can hear that, you can hear that damn diesel creeping.
Finish.
Yes, that is actually true. Yeah, I think he does have the 5.9. If that's what I'm thinking of, then yeah, he has it.
Track collected.
That is also true about the 5.4s. They really do abuse those things. That's not an understatement to anybody new that's joining in. Those things really are abuse prone. But at this point, the good old boys should be joining in because A, everybody just now got off work. So if you're enjoying this on your ride home, hi, how you doing? Enjoy this on your ride home, as I will be the host of this evening. Because A, there's storms moving in. It's currently 4 o'clock where I'm at because I live in Mississippi. Ooh, we're on an island.
1, go.
Here we are. I remember this track had such narrow roads. Oh, get out of the way, little Focus. I can't see. Oh, this feels like volcanic rock. I'm sorry, whoever's driving that Classic. I do apologize in advance. You know, I'll just say this. It's a shame that, you know, Ford never made another racing game. Because I could have honestly seen this. Okay, that was a shortcut. I'll have to remember that. But yeah, they never made one where you could, like, race, you know, any class of the Ford vehicles in one sitting. They never did that. This is a night... Oh, what in the name of good googly moogly was that? That's some Indiana Jones crap. There's some helicopters, there's some airplanes. I hope that ain't Slade flying one of those, because he'll try to do that kamikaze nonsense like we used to do back in the day. Off in the bushes. Get out of the bushes, please. This thing got some move to it. Ford Racing 2, that's the other one I need to get, because that one was also a favorite of mine. Built Ford Tough. I remember them old truck commercials back in the day. Them old Ford commercials, yeah, the old Built Ford Tough. I'll also say this, if GM would have actually made like a Chevrolet racing game, then they would have done good. But they actually did make one. That was Corvette. So yeah, I remember that one. Corvette, that's the one I do need to get, but, you know, I should get it because, hey, it is a classic. And that game, I know for a fact, it had cops in it. There'd be some maps you'd be doing, and here come the police. Look at that, off-roading. I am an expert. Do not take that seriously. Why? Simple. I have the tendency to say that type of crap and then I Roscoe it. And for those of y'all wondering, who is Roscoe? Who is Roscoe? What's driving like Roscoe? Well, if you ever watched Dukes of Hazzard, well, then you know by now that Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane drove like a total dipstick when trying to catch Bo and Luke. Ford Country. Yeah, I remember that. And it seems like all the country artists back in that time period, Toby Keith, you know, Trace Atkins, they were all driving Ford diesel trucks. Ooh, that guy driving that dually, he is moving. Gotta hit the brakes a little bit. And punch it. That's me hitting the railings. And that's me sending it. That was me sending it at 100 miles an hour on dirt. I don't recommend doing. And we still won. I wonder...
Track collected.
Thank you. I wonder, who got the fat... Okay, I remember those Explorer track. I remember the sport tracks. They did have the V6s, which, you know, I heard those things were kind of in and of themselves. But, you know, still. But yes, I remember every country artist during that time period when I was growing up, they all had Ford diesels off in the music video. Oh, that's right, I forgot. There was a fourth round in this. Logging Company reverse. I'm trying to think, what was the logging company? I really need to keep up with what tracks I'm doing. All right. Ooh, this one's going to be a little fun. All right, I'm coming through. Where's that diesel truck? Good Lord above. Whoever's driving that thing is moving. Look at that thing booking. Goodness gracious. Oh, we got to jump. Yeehaw! Dukes of Hazzard. You know, I really need to get like a Steam Deck so that way I can have a Dixie horn on standby. Which I will say, yes, I do have one. I have two, technically. One's Wolo and the other one's the actual Jubilee horn, the same type they used in Dukes of Hazzard, which I paid for $100 out of a thrift store. The other one, no, I got that when I did my Nashville live stream. Oh, I hear it. Hey, that guy's reckless. He's reckless. He reckless with it. And there I am, kind of smooth with it. I say smooth, and there I am, Roscoeing it myself. I mean, look at that. That guy is just a menace. What a menace. But yeah, you know, if GM actually did put out like a Chevrolet racing game, or, you know, I could have saw Chrysler doing one back in the day. That would have been nice. In fact, they could do one. Oh, he hit the boost. Oh, you want to hit the boost on me and try to get around. See, that's what happens. We both ended up like Roscoe, off in the ditch. That's what I'm doing. Of course, I will say this. There's some little old gal that might be joining in later. Oh, goodness! Who's driving that? Oh! Oh, that guy's a menace. I want no part of you. You get away from me. You get away from me. Stay away. You stay away from me. You driving all kinds of reckless.
You win.
Oh, that guy came out of nowhere. That guy came out of nowhere and tried to tackle me.
Track collected.
What a dipstick. Yeah, that big F350 just came out of left field. That's a foul.
Well done.
Let's see what I got. Look at that. Well, I'm just going to skip it. Ooh, we got a classic. Look at that classic. Look at that 1965 F100. Classic.
Livery pack collected.
Ooh, we got some livery for that too.
Car collected.
That's also a good car. That is a rally legend. I'm trying to think. Did they ever race that car in Group B? I think they did, but at the same time, I'm not real sure. So,
Livery
yeah.
pack collected.
You know, don't take my word for it.
Collected.
You know, if I made that mistake, I do. Ooh, truck trials. I have to do that one next.
Competition unlocked.
Look at that. SUV. Special Vehicles team. Which I will say that them old Ford Lightning, the Ford Lightnings and the Mustang and the Cobra SVTs, those were all some of the best cars that Ford ever made. Them Terminator Cobras, really good. I'm going to do classics.
Classic competition.
Let's see what we got. Rewards. Ooh, Crown Vic. Old school Crown Vic. Galaxy. Let's see what we got. That thing's got some speed, some handling, some acceleration, some weight. This one ain't got no color, but you know what? We got to go classic at least once. I got to go classic at least once. Harborside 2 lap standard race. Okay, should be easy enough. We're doing a classic style. Got to do it at least classic at least once.
3, 2, 1, go.
If this thing is slow as the dickens, I might have to exit out. But I hope it's not. I hope I can actually just get past it. I see a Ranchero out in front. No, that's not the Ranchero. That's a convertible. That's the convert. There's the Ranchero. Look at that sexy beast. Oh, there goes a... I'm going to slide right past you, big boy. Coming through. I got moonshine and I'm running from the law. Hey, look, it's Uncle Jesse and Black Tilly, but I don't think it was this particular car. You know, speaking of which, I actually saw one of these for sale on Facebook Marketplace. They wanted like $1,500 for it because, it was rusted, about normal for these cars to be rusted. I figured fair price and it still had a title, so yeah. Figured fair price, but I'm pretty sure that thing probably had some other issues too. I mean, this thing probably make... Ooh wee! I'm just moving it today. I heard birds. We moving it today.
Final lap.
I ain't worried. For this thing to be going 105, it feels great. I don't know who you are, but you ain't getting past me. That's the Falcon. That's one of them Australian Falcons. I know what that is. No, you don't. You're gonna have to get past me, son. Kind of went a little wide on that curve. Now, when we start going down, it's going to be like Chuck Berry in that song. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You done started back doing the things you used to do. I ain't going to sing the rest of it. I don't want to get... Okay, if you see that, then congratulations. Congratulations, you saw repeating numbers. Not sure what it means to you, but hey, things happen. And we won.
Finish.
Look at that. Just look at that. Just absolutely beautiful. Just straight beautiful. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see. Yeah, I figured the Fairlane would be the fastest one on this. You know, I probably could have picked a faster car, but I said forget it. I wanted to race classic. I wanted to be classic. And please forgive me as my chair is making all kinds of racket because I need to go get like an actual rolling chair. 3 laps elimination. Ooh. I hope this thing can book it. It's an elimination race. Excuse me. I apologize.
3, 2, 1, go.
Woo! Let me pass. Ooh, sorry. I apologize. I do apologize for my outburst. Alright, let's see. I won't pass you. You're gonna have to move. This thing is actually relatively smooth. All I gotta do is stay ahead of the pack and get done with this particular race quick. Well, I ain't half bad streaming at the moment. I think that was a shortcut. I can't confirm it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not risking that one either. Because I don't really remember if the cones actually had straight damage or not. You know, you don't want to hit something in this game and then find out. Not bad. I heard owls. Them old hoot owls. Woohoo! Oh, I know exactly where we're at now. We're on the Asian map. Or a different route of it. I'm hoping I'm doing well. Ooh, watch out. I'm pretty sure this game was active with a wheel. Which I might need to get one for the PS2.
Vehicles 5 and 6 have been eliminated.
Ah, the Mustang and the Caprice went out. Such a shame. That's what I remember about this. They always did the final 2 first. In terms of elimination. You gotta stay ahead of the pack if you want to stay up. I just figured, hey, let's just do this type of stuff. And then, you know, I might go do some challenges. You know, just to break the monotony of all that hardcore. No, let's not do any Fresh Prince. Let's not. Still, I'm moving it. $113, I got it moving. You know, I'll just say this, driving old cars, if you get them up to a certain speed, it feels sketchy. That's like going 80 in a new car versus going 80 in an old car. It's massively different. So if you're enjoying your drive home or you're listening to another streamer, then hey, how you doing? You know, sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of classic Fords. Let's see, what got eliminated?
Vehicles 3 and 4.
The Fairlane and the Ranchero are out. It's just me and the Falcon. It's just me and that screwball Falcon still going. enjoy the sounds of a classic Ford. Brought to you by Don't Drive Like a Dipstick. Remember, don't drive like a dipstick. In the rain, snow, sleet, sunshine, just don't. Nobody wants that. And plus that, I don't want to see none of y'all on a compilation video because you drove like a dipstick and you flipped your truck. Don't do it. Because if you do, I'm going to make fun of you for it. As I hit the wall. So other than that, yes, have fun with that. Best time, the best time of the week. When we start live streaming. Yeah, I'm going to be live streaming more serious games. Probably next week, I'll probably live stream another serious game. I'll probably live stream a more serious game tomorrow. That's if I have power tomorrow because of all the tornadic activity that's moving in. And we won this race.
Finish.
So there is that. I'm assuming you just got home.
You win.
You know, don't be playing with a cell phone while driving. Let's see what we got. City Highway, that's good.
Race type collected.
Elimination. The Gran Torino Sport. Okay, I could see this one having a fast track time. So, still here. Still kicking. Next round. Ah, that's a good one. The Railroad. That's nice. Well, at least it's 2 laps this time and not anything ridiculous. Yeah, cracking the cold ones.
1, go.
Ah, dang it. Oh, this is a long, sweeping one. Classics and everything else. We're doing a classic race session. I'm sorry for rear-ending you. Oh, look at this. Right in the cornfield. It kind of looks like that scene out of Twister where they went through that cornfield and then when they came out on the other side, they almost wiped out the other group. Because, why? All because they listened to Rabbit. Yeah, Rabbit is good, Rabbit is wise. Yeah, you almost got him ran over. Huh. Big rigs. Which reminds me, I do need to try to get a dual monitor and a new, I went too wide. Another monitor and a desk, a new desk. Just so that way I could try to experiment and live streaming off of the PC. But that will probably be a while. That would be a while. Oof. Oof. Train track. Still, what is funny is watching some of those old moonshine films from back in the 70s, and there was always a jump over a railroad track. You know, funny enough, even though I know that car that Sylvester Stallone driven that one film was a Mercury, I mean, this kind of does look like it, except it ain't gray. At least that's what I remember. Oh, by the way, exactly, Diesel. What are you drinking? Because I know you cracked open a cold one, but what's the brand you're drinking? There it is. That's smooth. Michelob Ultras. Okay. You're drinking a Michelob Ultra. That's nice. Never had one. Never had one of those. Better than Budweiser. I hope it is. Even then, I can't stand the taste of Budweiser. It tastes like, blech. It's nasty. But what I have discovered is that I do like Mike's Hard. Some of that stuff's actually good. Let's see, what do we got? Thank you, I need the railroad. I'm trying to think if, I don't remember, this one was 3 or, I think it might have been 4 races. 3 or 4. I don't remember. Yep, it's definitely 4 races. Another elimination race in the Lost Village. As we wait for the... there it is.
2, 1, go.
Still not quick enough. Oh, he ain't letting me pass. Well, you're going to let me pass one way or another. So are you. I don't want to be stuck back here with either one of y'all. I still need to get past these two right here. You know, funny enough, Ford could easily do another racing game. Oh, now this car is in its home element. Racing on them dirt roads. You know, Ford could easily do another one of these games, but so can also Chrysler and GM. I think it'd be nice to actually have one. It's like, hey, what you racing on the Chevrolet game? Oh, we're going to be racing box Chevys and G-bodies. That'd be nice. Because there's not that many racing games that actually have box Chevys and G-bodies in it. Would I consider GTA a racing game? No, I consider it more of a sandbox. Let's just mess around in it. Which, there's actually a couple of guys I need to put through a driving school for GTA because I want them to do car stunts, but that's a whole nother subject that I'm not going to get into. You know, I might go get some water after this. Quick, no, just grab the water and be lickety-split. Yeah, this thing does have that flathead in it. It doesn't like going up hills. That's one thing I remember about those old engine blocks is that they did not like going up hills. But if you were going downhill or on a straightaway, you were going to send it. And boom.
Vehicles 5 and 6 have been eliminated.
The Mustang and the Caprice are gone. Yeah, these races are relatively easy, but when you really start getting deeper into this game, they are going to get harder. Because you're going to be racing faster cars, and the corners are going to be even tighter. That's the one thing I remember about it. You know, this thing just feels like it's in its natural element drifting down a dirt road. I'm just saying. Which, to any new people watching, I do also upload GTA off-road reviews, so you can go check those out. There are those. I do the off-road review stuff. Which, that's more relatively to daily upload. But I am making room for more other types of content, so all the PS2 stuff just goes straight to live stream. Punch it. There she goes. Look at it. Listen to that thing open up.
Vehicles 3 and 4 have been eliminated.
And they're gone. There is also music that goes with this game, but I don't want to run the risk of copyright. I'm just saying, this thing seems like it has its natural element on dirt roads. It's magical seeing a big car like this just float down a dirt road. We hauling this thing like it's got moonshine. I think that's the fastest I got in this car up so far. Woo! Straight moving it. Throttle feathering. Yeah, you can hear it jumping and bucking. But, and this is where we win the race. Because I'm far out in front. So here I am, winning the race. So, you stay put. I will be right back in less than a few seconds. It won't take that long to grab some water. That thing's burning. See? Didn't take that long. Didn't take that long to come right on back. A little quick water break never hurt.
You win.
Alright, let's see what I got. Okay, that's a 49 coupe. There is another 49 in this game. That's what I remember. Yeah. Let's continue.
Well done. You came first.
Classic competition. What all did I get? Yes, I got the Galaxy. It's a convertible. Well, I can't complain.
Livery pack collected. Car collected.
Ooh, an O2 Vic. Thank you.
Livery pack collected.
Got some liveries for this stuff. Thank you.
Competition unlocked.
Battle of the Coupes. That was the other one that needed to get unlocked. But while this is loading in, I am going to go take a quick bathroom break. So stay put. And we are back. Officially, I'm back. So, let's get to it. As I go ahead and get this squared away. Let's see, I don't know what to do next. Because either one will unlock either. Yeah, that's the easy stuff. What's the challenge?
Ford Challenge allows you to collect vehicles, tracks, and race types for your Ford collection.
Alright. Thunderbirds. Mustangs. Look at that. There's some classics. That's the concepts. GT. That's how you get the trucks. Alright. Yeah, now I remember how I get most of this type of nonsense. I don't know. Do I want another Mustang or do I want to go for a Thunderbird? Oh, well, let's go for a Mustang. Okay, that's all locked. Oh, I gotta unlock all the race types. That's a draft challenge. Alright, I think I can do this.
Let's race.
Never did this before, but still. As I wait for this to load.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun one right here. I never knew this little Thunderbird was actually this quick. Woo! This one's moving out. Alright, this one wants to play bump draft. I don't remember how easy this was. I don't remember the challenge level. I just figured I'd do one just to see if I could break the monotony. That's a good racing position. I can actually see. Ooh, this thing got some good googly moogly. I'm bumping a perfectly good Mustang. Thank you. I needed that. I'm driving like a dipstick. I don't remember this thing being so touchy. Just sliding it all over the joint. Got a little bit of air off that. But to those of you joining in, hi, how you doing? As I'm punching it. I'm trying not to drive like a total jackass. A total dipstick. Thank God there's no realistic damage. That's all I gotta say. Thank God there's no realistic damage. Okay, so Racing Line builds the boost. Thank God we're not off in the trees. Okay, Racing Line, I remember strictly it builds boost. That's what I remember. At least that's what I'm thinking it does. Ooh, I'm typing it. That's some good feedage. I would let it open, but I'm scared to. I don't remember the Thunderbird being this touchy of a handling. That's just it. I honestly don't remember. I got this thing moving like I'm moving shine. Run and shine through the underbrush, everybody. I'm about to punch it. Well, I'm all the way out in front. Let's not do that. I need to go get some Ford trucks while I'm at it. That's way too wide. I went way too wide on that because I'm a dipstick. That's me hitting the fence. Thank God this isn't BeamNG Drive. Or I'd be wrapped around a telephone pole like a total jackass that I am. Well, let's see how far we can send it. Ooh, that was good. That was real good. Alright, I won the racing line. I don't think this unlocks it. Oh, it does unlock it.
Race type collected. Challenge unlocked.
Okay. I need to get that Mustang in particular. I want that Mustang because, hey, it's Eleanor from the original Gone in 60 Seconds and not the Nicolas Cage version. Nicolas Cage, Tom Cruise, whoever played in that one from the 2000s. I don't know. Because I've only seen it like twice at the most.
Thunderbirds.
I kind of want that one because that's the one from, you know, what was that movie? Outsiders.
Mustangs. Challenge selected.
I'm only doing easy because I'm lazy. Point blank, that's the only reason why I'm doing it. I'm lazy. Ooh, we racing against Starsky and Hutch. Excuse me, Starsky. Ooh, I remember this one. This one had some stiff handling. But then again, this was not the absolute best car back in the day. I remember the Mach 1s from 73 were not that great. That's just what I remember about them. They weren't that great, but that was also around the time when the government started, you know, clamping down on regulations. Because of all the oil embargo crap that was going on at the time. And let's not have any political discussions, please. I don't want to attract weirdos over here. I don't want to attract carp eaters. Because at that point, you have to fight people and everything else. Okay, now this is okay, I'm definitely taking the shortcuts. Whew. Goodness gracious. I locked up that steering. Locking up the steering, why don't we? Damn's hoot owls. A little wide on that. If I ever unlock that Gran Torino, I'll probably talk a little bit about it. Yep, that's me driving like a jackass yet again. Real dipstick behavior.
Opponent eliminated.
Where's the other one? Oh, there's two.
New challengers ahead.
Ooh, that's a 71 and a 66. Now, you know they got them things moving. I don't remember which engine model came with this one. Ooh, sorry. I know that one actually. I think the Fairlane might have had the 289. I want to say it did. The 71, that one either might have You know, I think the 71 and the 73 Mach 1 might have had the 351 Clevelands off in them. That's just me speculating, alright? I'm not 100% sure. Don't hold me to the fire on it. I'm not 100% sure. I probably should brush up on my Ford knowledge. You know, I definitely should get the Corvette game. Just so I can make boomer jokes. Because it seems like every boomer that I know of where I live at, they all have Corvettes. And particularly them C3s. Not the C4. C3, C4, whichever. Definitely the C3. Okay, I remember. They all have C3 Corvettes where I live at. Except for one. He has the new Corvette. Like the brand new one that just came out. But then again, he got money. I can't knock him for it. You know, I can't knock boomer car guys. But some of them, they got money. They got the dough. Some of them dudes got dough. So, you know, I'm kind of wondering, hey, mind breaking me off some secrets on how y'all got that dough? Oh, that's a shoebox. We got the shoebox and the Gran Torino out in front. We're racing Starsky and Hutch. But there is some car trends I can knock that, you know, that generation did. One of those is chopping up two doors. Well, they're chopping up four doors and turning them into two doors. That's ridiculous. I've always viewed that as just ridiculous. It's like, what you doing chopping up a four door? Stop it. That's all I gotta say. Stop chopping up four doors, you know, just to make a two door. Like, if you want a two door, drop two door money. But nobody wants four doors. I'll take them. I mean, hell, think about this. A lot of those old four doors had the better motors off in them. That's like the 70 to 72 Chevelle Malibus. The four doors and the wagons, a lot of them had the big motor off in them. A lot of them had the 454s off in them. You know, same with the Galaxy, the old Galaxy 500s. Oh, I won that. Yeah, same with the old Galaxies, too. Did I win this car? Oh, I won it. Thank you. I really want this one. That's a relay race. I'm not sure what that does, but I ain't interested in playing it. I'm trying to think. Yes, I want to exit. Thank you. I want to say if you do it at the more harder difficulties, you unlock crap. And I can't get the GTR concept. That's a nice one. No truck. Do I got trucks unlocked? Trucks. Yeah, I think I'll do this one.
Challenge selected.
Oh. That's nice. Well, I haven't done one on hard yet. I guess I can do it.
Let's race.
I just done easy because I was lazy, but it's like, hey, let's do it on hard mode just to see what happens.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, this thing is moving. Yeehaw, Dukes of Hazzard. Got that old Ford truck moving. This thing's heavy. Good Lord, they're moving it up front. That means I gotta drive near perfect if I want to win. Thank you. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. I'm trying to think. What's out in front? Another old Ford truck. Nah, I'm driving like a dipstick. Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit rough and tough. But I can do it. I'm a good driver. I'm going up and over up here. Cutting down in front like I'm Uncle Jesse. Excuse me, Ford, please stop. Well, we're all driving forwards. That's a rock. Takes a while, but I can do it. Oh, look, that looks like the Sanford and Son truck. I didn't know Fred Sanford was driving. Fred Sanford, where you going? I'm coming to join you, honey. Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey. I love Sanford and Son. Y'all have no idea. That's like the one show I remember my grandfather would laugh his ass off at. Is that Fred or Lamont driving? I don't know who it was. Alright, everybody, give it up one time for Red Fox. Just one time for the great legend, Red Fox. Had to slow it down right there because, hey, I got a little bit too squirrely. Look at that, right across the water. Yeah, if I can knock those two off, all I gotta do is worry about this jackass out here in front of me. Well, behind me. I'm trying not to lose it. You know, this old truck getting a workout. You know, come to think of it, there's still plenty of these old trucks like this still left. Now that I remember it. That's just what I remember. Yeah, the old 48 F1. That's what I remember. The old 48 F1 still behind us. No, thank you. You will not get past me. Oh, it passed me. Oh, he want to play. That's what you get. I'm sorry, Fred Sanford. I didn't mean to do that. Forgive me, Red Fox. I apologize. Yeah, there's still plenty of these old trucks like this still sitting around. So it's like, you know, if you can't find like a project car or you really want one, if you can find an old truck like this, get it. And I will say this, I do think that the Crown Vic swap might actually work with it. And I know that's good, that's unpopular to say, but I think it does. And that depends. Are you doing the complete frame, body to frame, or are you doing the front end and rear end? Because at that point, I'd say go find one of those Jaguars and do that. I don't remember what model of Jaguar, so, you know, don't hold that against me. So if you're watching this on the replay, I should have that answer already there. Ooh, he gaining. But, and still, I won yet again. Thank you.
You win.
Passed on hard in first place. Let's see what I got.
Car collected.
Cha-ching. One old Ford.
Livery pack collected. Track collected.
Thank
Token
you.
Collected. Challenge unlocked.
Ooh, we got it. Figured we get some good stuff going. Well, I hope you're still doing well, however y'all are doing. Still watching, hey, do sound off. Let's go ahead and exit. You know, I might go back and race that other stuff, now that I know how easy it is. No, that's just me, though. You know, that's just me. None of that's unlocked. There's SVT. I don't have none of that stuff unlocked. Yes, Diesel, glad you're still here with us.
Mustang.
I wonder. I'm going to go back and do this. You just get that, because that's the Eleanor car.
Generation.
Usually it tells you, back in the day how you could do it. I'm going to go back to competition. This is going to be a fun one. Well, we're just going to go ahead and get the easy one out there. Okay, I remember that concept. They never released that. Let's get some truck trials going. Yeah, this one has halfway decent speed. Great handling and great acceleration. Oh, I remember that. I remember that. That's a rally car. Oh, well, we picked it. We picked it. Well, I picked it. I'm the one that's driving. Nothing like a classic rally legend just to get the day going. Gotta have the rally legend at least once. One time for the rally legend.
3, 2, 1, go.
There goes that diesel truck, and that's another truck. Somebody moving that. I gotta get past you. That's that F1 from back in the day. That one's purple. That thing is purple. I'm trying to remember if that one actually did come in that color or not. I want to say it did. Thank God I did not Roscoe that. I just had to pick one of the difficult cars in the game to drive, didn't I? I'm getting bullied. I need a straightaway so I can unleash this turbo. This will do. Oh, what the? Oh, what even? What was that? And I do apologize for blowing any eardrums out. Here we go again. I just had to pick one of the most difficult cars to run in this game.
Boost recharged.
That is a dually out in front. There goes that dually truck again. I don't want to get bullied by that diesel truck again. That thing is moving. I don't know who's driving that, but good googly moogly. This Ford rally car out here in the midst of all these trucks. I'm getting bullied. Well, thank God I did not hit that rock. Nice ruins. Must have been some old fort that used to be out here back in the day. That's me going airborne and sliding it all over the joints. Woo! Mercy goodness! Okay then, I'm just going to end this race and just go back to the start. That thing is ass to drive. That thing's just cheeks to drive. You know, I might want to go back to using a truck. You know, not that thing. That thing is all over the road. That thing's just all over the road.
Truck trials.
Let's try this again. Well, I ain't got access to all the other trucks, but I got this. Oh, never mind. It did come in purple. Well, we're going to use a green truck this time.
Car selected.
Go back to the old tried and true F-150. Let's go abuse a 5.4 Triton. 4-valve. That's why I remember these trucks had 4 valves.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good start, good start. Get out of my way. Yeah, oh yeah, this is way better. Way better. 100% way better. I'm actually keeping up and I'm not getting bullied. But I'm going to bully... Okay, that F-150 I do remember. Still remember it. Just floating down a dirt road. That's an old pirate ship, but still. Yeah, definitely should get Ford Racing 2 after this. Because I remember having so much fun with that game. That's what y'all think. If you think you're going to pass me, you got another thing coming. I'm a dipstick. Pure D dipstick. I'm trying to bully the AI, but I want no part of that. Because these guys, I'll just say this. Them guys that they drive them big-ass dually trucks, they do not play. They do not baby those trucks one bit. And they're... See, that's what I mean. That was a diesel truck that just flew past me.
Boost recharged.
Oh, I thought it was, but it was another F-150. Yes, I am dipstick maxing. Thank you. This is where I know it starts getting a bit more difficult. I can still do stuff on this. I'm driving like Roscoe. I know, that motherfucker was moving. You saw that F-150 come flying past me. It's like them 5.4 Triton drivers do not care. They are just as bad as the diesel drivers. That's airborne. Oh, nope. Don't get it turned around. I'm going to send it again. Oh, trust me, Ranger. You missed it earlier. I sent the Ford rally car up in the air. Here he comes. Look, there he goes. There he goes. No, don't you dare. You jackass. He got me. He got me on the rebound. He got me on the rebound. I imagine so. You got people that drive like idiots up on your holler. I imagine so. Fishing Town elimination. Woo! This is where it starts getting more difficult. This is what I love about old games. Old games get more difficult as it goes on.
2, 1, go.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. There goes a diesel. I want no part of this. I want no part of this. There goes one generation of truck model that I had. But mine wasn't a flare sign. Mine was a long bed. Single cab, long bed, and it sucked. You know, maybe I should have stuck with the old truck. I imagine this is how people drive out on the road in Michigan. It's all snowing and everything. Oh yeah, big time. Definitely big time. Now that I'm out in front, let's see if I can actually, you know, get some good points. Whoever's there. Ice Road Truckers. I actually missed that show. And the funny thing was, alright, here's the thing about Ice Road Truckers. What I liked about it was that A, they knew exactly what they were doing. But they were also careful. It's like if they hit that black ice and it melted and it went sideways. First thing they done, drop the truck, drop the trailer. That's what I meant to say. Drop the trailer.
Have been eliminated.
That's what they would do. They would drop the trailer because the truck is where the money's at. You know, the loads are insured. But that stuff pays ridiculous, and I could see why. Which, hey, you know they're going to make an Alaskan map for American Truck Sim. I'll just say this. That guy driving that truck back there, he was moving it. That last race, man, that guy driving the other F-150 that I have, he booked it. I saw him fly past me, and it's like, good googly moogly. Yeah, I remember you telling me that story. How you were sliding about, and then all of a sudden you slipped and down you went. Yeah, black ice is dangerous because, you know, in many ways, you don't really see it. Look, I remember when it got, like, freezing cold down here to the point it iced everything over and there was black ice all over the road. And the jackasses where I live at did not slag or, you know, get the stuff out on the road so it wouldn't ice over. Yeah, you can imagine, you know, all the guys driving these lifted trucks, they were sliding all over the place, Roscoe in it.
Vehicles 3 and 4 have been eliminated.
Yeah, I remember that too. You went down 3 times in a row. So I remember that. The only people that actually knew how to drive in that stuff were all the truck drivers. I didn't see any log truckers out that day. Probably a good thing because they would have been all methed up. You know, doing 100 miles an hour. Sending Max and Peterbilts all over the road. I'm all the way out in front. If you could tell by the mini-map down below, I am severely out in front. Well, all this stuff. I'm far out in front. I really, you know, I might want to speed it up. That car's gaining on me. Yep. Dipstick maxing yet again. Excuse me.
Finish. You win. Track collected.
Fishing Town. Oh, we tied. I still come in first, but, you know, still. We actually won something out of it. Still one more round left. I might spin that guy out. I'm just saying I might. I might not. Who knows? Let's just keep going. See how far this actually goes up. Yeah. That is also correct. No excuses for you. Your grandmother's absolutely correct. Ooh. There goes. All right, that one I got. I'm going to spin that one out. I'm going to open it up. Goodness gracious. You know, probably a bad idea I went that way. A really bad idea. Definitely should not have sent it that way. That's why. Okay, that's why. Okay, these two are up here fighting like it's nobody's business. I wonder if they're looking for a party crowd. Excuse me. I'm coming through. If you don't let me pass. Thank you.
Final lap.
Hey, sometimes you just got to drive a bit dirty. That's all you really got to do, drive a little bit dirty. Because A, I want to win. But now as we go downhill, we'll be punching it. Sliding it around corners. I think it's that. Oh man, that yellow F1, that yellow F1 or F100 is moving it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I remember that when he was sending that car down in the Everglades. He was moving. He had that car moving. But funny enough, since GTA 6 is going back into, you know, Vice City, I will definitely be dipstick driving it down in the Everglades.
Finish.
I think this was the final one. Yeah, I put that one back.
Track collected.
White Sands. I think I actually ended up winning this one. Or there was a fourth race. Yep, there's a fourth. Yep, definitely a fourth. Login company again, racing line. Okay then. Yep, ignore my chair. It squeaks.
Stick 3.
Well, I hope he is. I hope he does. I'm gonna have to go around some of these dipsticks. But nah, that F-150 is gonna get punt kicked again. Ooh. Yep, it's definitely a fun one. I'm trying to think if I raced this one already. I think I did. Yeah, I think I definitely did race this earlier. But I will wait to get in the straightaway before I ever hit the boost. I would say it, but I don't want to get the shit flagged. Slide it, slide it, slide it. Yeah, racing line just builds your boost. That's what this is for. I know I can catch it on the rebound. You know, I will say this. You know, Rachel, looking at your comment talking about Don Johnson, imagine if him and the guy that played Tubbs were DJs in GTA 6. Just imagine it. The classic rock DJs, that's what they should be. They should definitely be the classic rock DJs for that. Hopefully they will add in some decent music to GTA 6 and not, you know, garbage. I'm all out in the trees and everything else. And this is where I send it.
Finish.
There it is.
Win.
And we won. Yet again.
Track collected.
Yep, beat it. Yes, Philip Michael Thomas. Yes, he should definitely be a DJ in GTA 6. Thank you for reminding me of that actor.
Well done. You came first.
Now let's see.
Collected.
This I remember them making, but they never really posted it. They never really made it available.
Livery pack collected.
Like many concepts, you don't really hear about them.
Car collected.
That is a rally classic, the old Escort.
Livery pack collected. Cup collected.
Thank you.
Competition unlocked.
Global Gears. I'm trying to think which one that was. I don't remember. Yeah, Jimmy Buffett on the country station. Yeah, that's because you have the one that obsesses over classic rock and trains. All right, we've established that. Yeah, this is where it starts getting hard right through here. I'm trying to think. Maybe I'll get done with these two and then, do it.
Special vehicles team.
Which ones do I have available? I got the Crown Vic. And I got the... I don't remember who made this. I think this was more of a European design. That's the Power Stroke Concept. And I don't have anything good. Except this Crown Vic. I'm going to paint it black. Yes, trains are dope. They're cool. So are cab overs. But I'm going to race with the Vic just to see if I can actually do it. Racing with Crown Victorias, which those are actually great cars in and of themselves. Yes, he does. That's why he's an OG.
3, 2, 1, go.
This thing feels like it did the one-wheel burnout. This race might go past a little bit quicker. I'm just saying. I'm trying to think what's out in front. There goes the lightning. We're passing him. I'm trying to think what's out in front of me. That thing is moving. That is another lightning. Oh, that was the one Ford was supposed to make, but they never made it. There was a lot of crap that they made, but they just never uploaded. Well, they never released it.
Vehicles 5 and 6 have been eliminated.
Yeah, the SBT Lightning Concept. That's the truck that's behind me. That's the one that's behind me. I figure Slade would have joined in at this point, but he might be in the middle of a work shift. Ah, too wide. Bashing it all over the place. I am all over the road.
Vehicles 3 and 4 have been eliminated.
There's a bunch of games I really need to get. A couple of racing games too, because, I figure they'd be fun to do again. slide. You know, maybe I should hit the brakes. Ooh, no, I better not hit the brakes. Well, time to give it the gas. All gas and no brakes. And that's a win. I'll take the win.
You win. Track collected.
Harbor side reverse. I needed that. That's actually a good time for a Crown Vic. Of course, I'd like to have one of the police Vics. Like one that actually has like the full wraparound bar. But then again, you can buy these old Crown Vics for next to nothing. You can buy them all day for next to nothing. Which I might stop a race and actually go get some more water. Track highway boost. Ooh. Ooh. There she goes. Look at her go. There she goes. Get to moving, baby. I'm coming through one way or another. I think this is reversed. It is. I know there's gonna be a point somewhere. I feel like Cletus McFarlane driving this. That's what I feel like. I feel like Cletus McFarlane driving an old Vic. Yeah, we definitely cruising. I don't know what them guys is doing out front. But I'm going to shoot it past them. Ooh, I got to jump. I got some air on that. That scared me a little bit. Well, I hate to break this to you guys, but let's see what y'all got under the hood. Bye-bye, baby. Trust me, y'all should know. Trust me, I hope y'all know that reference. I hope y'all do. That was mad disrespectful. That was really disrespectful. But you know what? I'm a tad bit more disrespectful because I can be ultra petty. Yes, it is from Smokey and the Bandit. Woo! Did I just do a jump overtake over somebody? He hit the boost right around the corner. I felt that. That's a Ford Focus. You know what? There's another straightaway coming up. I can catch him. Yeah, right here. You know what? Nah, I'm going to get him on the final stretch. Just to rub it in his face. That's a Mustang right on my bumper. Which I will say this, the Crown Vic and the Mustang had the same motor. So if you theoretically had a Crown Vic, all you got to do is just swap in all the Mustang stuff. And then you got it. Which, here we go. Bye-bye, baby.
Finish.
See? There it goes. Smokey and the Gonzo right there. That is gold. Smokey and the Gonzo. Yeah, instead of a Trans Am, I'm using a Crown Vic. Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna get up and get some water. I'm gonna leave. Don't touch nothing. I'll be right back. Gotta get a little bit of water, and then we'll continue on with the racing shenanigans. If I could try a little harder and get a little less sleep at night. And I am officially back. And we will continue with this Ford racing buffoonery. Thank you. I want to continue. Round 3, the Railroad Reverse Racing Line. Well, here we are. Excuse me. We're approaching the 2-hour mark. And all that jive.
Stay on the 3, 2, 1, go.
There it is. I'm about to really pass them. There's the railroad. We going across. Yeehaw! Dukes of Hazzard. Ooh, way too wide. Way too wide. I'm a dipstick. Yes. Peak cinema indeed. Who bumped me? I'm catching him. Excuse me. Right out in the cornfield yet again. Yeah, me and this guy are going to be fighting for first place. I'm sandwiched in between two trucks. Serves you right. That's what you get, dipstick. Yeehaw! That is me, dipstick, driving yet again as I'm hitting the wall, but still, I'm out in front. So, no love lost. Oh, he wants to play bump draft. Still out in front, still doing good. Ski diddly daddling across everywhere else. See you. Ooh, they gaining. I'm trying to think. Was it R1 the... Yeah, R1 was the handbrake. I remember. I don't know why, but I'm concentrating at this point. Yep, I'm dipsticking it. This guy just wants to fight. Don't play that game with me, buddy. That must be tactical dork driving that. That must have been tactical dork driving. He driving that Ford truck and he's mad at me. But other than that, bye.
You win. Track collected.
Thank you. I'll take the reverse now. Absolute cinema. Buffoonery and Richie Rich, yo. Let's do the next round. I hope it's just a regular race and not nothing stupid for the most part. I hope not. Oh, this is a nice track. Oh, I remember this track. This was the original from way back in the day. I don't know who's got that truck. Somebody got that car way out in front moving. They moving it back there. That's me out in the dirt. That's what it is. Yeah, reading that comment, you must be Redneck Maxon. Then again, I'm guilty because I done that stuff too. I really need to slow down in the corners. Now, would you stop trying to pit maneuver me, Mustang? Stop! Now we're back on the blacktop. Punch it, punch it. Yeah, I'm concentrating on this one because I remember how difficult this particular track was. Miss. Yeah, we're going to be fighting back and forth for this position for quite a while. Yep, here we go. We're gonna start fighting now. I'm defending the position. You know, when I get the dual monitor set up, maybe I should live stream Fallout. Ah, I'm all the way out in the grass. And I came in third. I'm definitely a third.
Finish.
I want to say I still actually ended up making it. Did I? Yes, I still won. Thank you. I still did it. Still won. Still doing it big. And all that. Next round. How many races is this? Round 5. Ooh. Oof, for crying out loud. You know, I really should start paying attention. That's what I should do. I should start paying attention.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, this thing definitely has that one-wheel burnout. I want nothing to do with y'all back here. Well, at least the roads are a bit bigger. I probably should practice driving on that racetrack. Coming through Ford Focus, I'm going to slide right past you. And right out in front of us is good old Paul Walker. I'm trying to think, who was that rally driver that drove Ford Focuses back in the day? Wasn't Colin McRae, it was somebody else. Oh, this guy's really going to be pushing it. Got a little bit of air on that one. Ooh, squirrely. Would you stop? Paul Walker, could you not? Brian O'Connor, whatever your name is, driving that red Ford back there, stop. That's smooth. That is real smooth. That would make that guy from Initial D jealous. It's like, bro, you don't even remember his name. Well, it slipped my mind for a moment, so we're not going to worry about it.
Vehicles 5 and 6 have been eliminated.
Here comes Paul Walker sneaking up. Ooh-wee, Paul Walker, stop! That's a Mustang. That is a Mustang. That is a Mustang tail grabbing it. Like Buford T. Justice.
Vehicles 3 and 4.
Ah, the trucks are gone and it's just me and the Mustang. Oh, it's actually my favorite Mustang, the Cobra R. Oops, sorry. Yeah, the old Terminator Mustang at that. Alright, Mustang, let's see what you got. But yeah, here's the other thing, too, about Mustangs and Crown Vics. Outside of them sharing the same motor, and if you really want to get power out of a Vic, Swap in the Mustang stuff. But there's also all kinds of stuff you can do with the 04, the 94 to 04 Mustangs. They will actually swap into the older generations, such as the Fox bodies, and going all the way back to when they first came out. But remember this, you will be doing a lot of fabrication work if you're going to do a resto mod involving the New Edge and the SN95s going into that first wave of Mustangs. It's just something about those towers, it just doesn't like it. So you're going to be doing a lot of fab work. If you want to do that, then be my guest. It's a cheap way to get a really good motor. I still won, and I drove like a dipstick. Oh, did I crash? I must have crashed.
Track collected.
Mountain Drive 1. This better be the end of it. I swear, this better have been the end. I don't want to do this crap again. And I also got to go make shorts for the most part. Yeah, let's continue.
Well done. You came first.
All right. I actually won. If it's acting weird, give it a moment.
Driver rating upgraded
See?
to semi-pro.
I'm semi-pro.
Collected.
Ah! That was what the Thunderbird was supposed to look like. It was a special edition, whatever it is. That's a concept.
Collected. Car collected.
Sweet! We got another classic. Straight out of Europe. The Capri Mark III.
Cup collected.
Thank you.
Competition unlocked.
Focus versus GT. So, if you're still watching, sound off. I do apologize for any drop frames and all that. It will clear up at any moment. So, I want to do one more of these. How many we got of this left? 5 left. This is definitely a coupe classic. Definitely coupes. So we just might keep going. Meep. Yeah, exactly. I can still see you. Well, it's a good thing you're still here. I don't know, Diesel might have went and got some food or something. Alright, so I guess I want to do this now. I definitely want to use this, but something's telling me, hey, use this. We're going to make it red. My favorite color. It's got them old Resto Mod wheels on it that they were real popular back in the day. Oh, it changes the driver's helmet too. I want to use a Galaxy. I want to make some good old-fashioned coupes. I'll just do this, and then after that, we'll call it an end. And then when we do this game again, I'll try to come back to anything else. Yeah, please ignore anything that's happening.
Stay on the race.
With all, oh my God, not this track again. This thing burnt out too. Oh, it's a racing line. This thing's floating. I don't know what's out in front, but good Lord is it quick. Here I am, bringing up the rear like a jackass. Shoot it off in the straights. Yeah, please tell me something that ain't new. I absolutely don't like this track. I don't know what it is, but I just never could get the hang of it. But I'm determined. I'm very determined. I am very determined. I am very determined. So I'm at third. That's perfectly good. If I can get to second, I'll do great on this track. Alright, now I'm starting to get the rhythm of it. That's a Thunderbird. That's a fair lane. I am letting you pass me. But you know what? I am going to use you for a little bit of that. We'll find out who's up front. I'm not sure what that car is, but it is moving. There goes a Thunderbird yet again. I'm trying to think what got out in front of me. That's what I want to know. What? Oh, it was another Thunderbird. A big Thunderbird at that. Yeah, it is. Do ignore anything that's happening. Of course, I'm trying to think what could cause it to be, you know. Give it a moment, it will sort itself out. Let's do it. There it is. Hey, I'm just going to keep racing it. Alright, now I'm doing really good. What is that out in front of me? Good Lord. I don't know what that car is, but it is moving. Which I'm going to catch it. I'm going to gain on it. That's just what I'm doing. Alright, good. We're back in the green. Oh, it's a Thunderbird. Alright. Yeah, everybody slowed down back there, which is perfectly fine. I can still kick it. I can still kick it. Still kicking it. If there's any issues, please do comment. Just so that way I can figure it out. Now I'm all the way out in front. No one's catching this galaxy. Except whatever that is. That's that Thunderbird again. I'm still surprised there's plenty of 64 galaxies left. I know there's very little convertibles. There's a lot of hardtop and everything else. Ooh, that guy's sending it. That guy was sending it. Okay, you notice the frame drops. As long as it's not stopping and freezing, then that's perfectly fine. But, you know, then again, I got satellite internet, so you will expect frame drops here and there. Plus that, there is a storm that's moving in, so I'm trying to do as much of this as I can before I have to, you know, cut it off. So there is that. So as long as there's nothing screwy, then I guess I'm A-okay. Got some air on that one. Ooh, I just saw that thing get some air. That thing got some General Lee air back there. We got a little bit of power slide action going. No, you don't. Dipstick. Ha! He wrecked. He wrecked. That should put him back for a while. That should have held him back. It should have dropped him at least to third or fourth. Oh, by the way, do like this video. So, well, do like the stream so I can get the, you know, so we can, you know, boost it a little bit. I was going to try to do something smooth at that corner, but I guess not. Psycho Kid. I live in Mississippi. Yeah, the whole front part, Mississippi, Gonzo, yeah, that's actually where I live at. I really do live in Mississippi. So thanks for asking, Psycho Kid. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. You're joining in on the tail end. M49s is moving. I don't know who's driving them, but good lord. Yeah, do ignore any frame drops that's happening. You know, it's my internet being weird. But I'm trying to get through most of this, so I can go ahead and end it. We only got 2 more races after this. This is the harbor. The frames are dropping just a tad bit. Oh, it's a racing line. That's a great start. I needed that. I needed that. I love this track. I love this track right here. This is my favorite one because I can really send it. The 49ers are probably driving. Man, somebody's granddad driving that. Great-granddaddy driving that car. That's what he doing. Great-granddaddy driving them 49s. They still moving it like it's moonshine moving. I remember this thing's got some wide suspension. Not wide suspension, wide handling. But then again, I'm racing a car from 1964. Yeah, it's understandable. Psycho Kid. But I'm really about to open this car up. Yee-haw! Dukes of Hazzard. I need to get one of them Stream Decks, so I can... That guy's moving it. That 49 right there, that one's moving. I don't want to be in last. You can just move out of my way. That's a fair lane right up there. I'm gonna go ahead and get past you. Please move, you dipstick. Another galaxy. Moonshine Runner. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Moonshine Runners back in the day. This is what this is. We're just running moonshine. That's what we're doing. It's like, oh, look, this is a standard race. Another Dukes of Hazzard moment. So I'm pushing it. So I got a question for you, Psycho Kid. How'd you discover this stream? That's what I want to know. How did you discover it? I'm just going to send it right around this corner. Hello, Thunderbird. Don't mind if I do. Now we're really about to send it. Yee-haw! And we won. You just did a pit. Yeah, thank you. Yes. You might be a little bit behind, but still.
You win.
Oh, I've seen you in other streams. Oh, whose other streams have you seen me in? Because I want to say I might have seen you in some, too. Hey, JJ, welcome in! Oh, thank you. Let's see, let's go ahead and get to the next round. And behold, our guest Gaming with JJ has joined us, so it's Psycho Kid and everybody else. Yeah, yeah, definitely JJ's, or either Nachos or Rex's, because I post in there too. Yeah, a little bit of a classic tonight is what we're playing. But,
3, 2,
here we go.
1, go.
There it is. I know there's someone out in front. It's that Thunderbird. Yeah, trying to drive with old cars from the 60s ain't exactly the funnest thing in the world. Yeah, actually it has been a while since I've seen Psycho Kid in any streams. Because I think I might have seen him in yours or Nachos. Or Rex's. Rex must still be at work. That's what I gotta assume. Rex must still be at work. I'm just punching it at this point. Yeah, I'm only streaming this early because there's a bunch of storms about to move in later tonight. And I don't want to be in the middle of streaming and the power go out. Hey! Eat and listen to the... Hey, eat and listen in. Up, that's me being a dipstick. Stop. I probably should pay attention to the road and read chat when I'm in the straightaway. Ah, Chinese. That's actually good. I want Chinese takeout now. I might go get tacos tomorrow now that I'm thinking about it. There's like one Mexican place where I live at, and it has the best there. We don't talk about the other one. Up, see, that's what you get for trying to overtake and on the inside lane. Yeah, I'm just doing a lot of driving at the moment. Kind of looks like we're all running shine at this point, because it's a bunch of old cars. But I will say this, it's actually such a shame they don't make another Ford racing game again. Because, like, my personal favorite is 2. I like 3, but I really love 2. Because I spent many of hours on that game. And I remember, I got that game, and like, I played it because I was sick. I got really bad pneumonia, so all I could do was just stay at home. So at that point, I got Ford Racing 2, and there was two other games that came with it, because this was back when Walmart still used to sell those the triple stuff. That's what I had. That's back when Walmart sold those triple packs. So I know Ford Racing 2 was in it, and there was a truck racing game in that. I don't remember what was in the other one. So, at that point, I was sick and I had just gotten it, so I said, you know, I'm going to play this stuff all day. You know. So I ended up, you know, putting hours on those 2 games alone. The third one, I don't remember what it was. I wish I knew. That was honestly the best thing about Walmart's triple pack games. $10, you get 3 games. They had some good ones. They had some good racing titles like that. I'm just trying to find them. I wonder if someone made a list of that. I might go check that out later. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, I can see that. That's the one thing about it. That's the one thing I don't miss about working a 9 to 5 is dealing with a boss. That's the one thing I don't miss about it. It's like, hey, you got to deal with the boss and the management. And then it's just one big argument after another, and, you know, it just leads to more problems. You know, you're butting heads with a brick wall at that point. But, however, I am my own boss, so I get to make my own hours. And I won the race. I want to say there's one more after this one. Yeah, there's definitely one more race after this, because there's 5. That's what I remember. Yeah, I honestly don't like that when they start moving people around and firing everybody in existence. I just don't understand that. I will never understand that. What's this one? Railroad elimination. Okay, I can do the elimination stuff. And then after that, I will call it an end because I want to go eat. Yeah, that's understandable. You know, that is really understandable. You know, you don't want to be caught by your boss doing stuff you ain't supposed to be doing. Especially if it's a new one, because they tend to be real picky. I had a manager like that. Because our old manager didn't care if we had our music on. You know, as long as you had your headphones on, the manager didn't care. And then they got this new one in, and that person was just a grade A jackass. So there was that. And that person would just throw the most wall-eyed fits if they even so much as saw your headphones in. And it's like, we work as school janitors. It is boring. Yes, I am hungry. That's me. I really should be paying attention a little bit more. I ran that corner too wide. No, I actually want to be out in front this time. I don't want to be back here with the other cars. Let me through. I want to say we're running railroad on normal this time. Of course, I could be wrong. Yeah, this is definitely railroad. This ain't the reverse course. This is like the straight course. Oh, that sounds rough. That just sounds rough. I don't want to be in third. Thank you. Cut through the woods. Little rubbing bumpers at the moment. Got to do a little Dale Earnhardt driving for the evening. Thank you. I'll just slide right past. You know, funny enough, that's like one of my favorite galaxies. Not galaxies, Thunderbirds. That one right out in front. No. Punch it, punch it, punch it. I want no part of this. That Thunderbird right out in front of us is actually one of my favorites because it's the 66. But it's also from one of my favorite movies, The Outsiders. Alright, good. If we can ditch him... Yeah, that one will be eliminated. That takes care of the Thunderbird.
Vehicles 3 and 4 have been eliminated.
Yeah, the 66 Thunderbird. That's one of my favorites because it was in The Outsiders. Which is about as accurate to what they drove in the book. They did have a Thunderbird. That Dallas borrowed from that book guy. Which, you know, if you read The Outsiders, that's actually cool. You know, that's really good. I love The Outsiders. One of my favorite books. Yeah, one of my favorite books that I liked it as a teenager. Too wide. I went way too wide yet again. I can catch the fair lane out in front of me. That's not a problem. Which the only difference between the fair lane and the Galaxy was the Galaxy's full-sized and the fair lane was mid. Hold on, I'll read your stuff in a moment, Ranger. Better yet, I can actually read it right now because I'm gonna take my. There it is. I accidentally sent a couple of Instagram reels to my old Oh, Ranger. I hate to ask which ones you sent, but you know you can tell me later. You don't have to mention that info. And still, that's actually good. I can see that. The old Caprice Mark 1s. That is... Yikes. That's a yikes. Your teacher's probably questioning themselves at this moment. I don't know what teacher you sent it to.
Well done. You came first.
Battle of the Coops. We actually won. Semi-pro. Thank you. Oh, teacher was a dude. Okay. There's that. There it is. Look at that right there. Look at that beauty. Also, the car they used on Grease, if you really think about it.
Livery pack collected.
That's the car from Grease.
Collected.
Of course, I'm trying to think. I know how they got the tail fins on that car. I remember how they did it, but it really slipped my mind at that. It's a tame real. Oh, thank you. Yes, keep it that way. So these are the next two right here. Global Gears and the Focus. But this is where I actually stopped because I want to go eat now. I've been streaming for a little bit over 2 hours and 38 minutes. But this is where I call it an end. Who's blowing up my phone? I'll get to you in a moment. You can go right on somewhere else. So if any of y'all are still here, do like this video. So, like it so that way it pops up in the stream more. Yeah, I can imagine you want that 46 real bad. So there is that. Hopefully, Psycho Kid and JJ, I hope y'all can make it to another stream. I'll be streaming tomorrow. As per what time, that has to depend on if I have power tomorrow or not. And it also has to depend on the weather. Yes, same to you, JJ. You have a good night. As I will be going to get something to eat. And Ranger, I'll be in a VC later tonight. So then, I will now end it off because I see a couple of other people joined in, but they didn't really tap anything, whatever. So, shoot the like button with a grip skiddly if you enjoyed it. Please do comment, and this is for the people watching this on the rebound. Do comment down below any Ford knowledge you have and all that. And should they make another Ford racing game and all that jazz, be sure to smash the subscribe button today and click the notification bell icon so that way whenever I go live you will be... Oh, okay. Psycho Kid, what's the question? What happened to Red Corn? I am Red Corn. Point blank, I am Red Corn. The Rip Red Corn part, that's a little inside joke that I'll explain whenever me, Diesel, LWD Crazy Man, and Slade do a thing together. Which we will be doing very soon. Very, very soon. Yes. I am Red Corn, but, still. And, other than that, y'all have a great day and a ballin' weekend. Don't do anything stupid. Don't drive like a dipstick. And, in the words of the great Sheriff Buford T. Justice, don't play with yourselves. It wouldn't look nice out here on the highway. Oh, you can think about it, but don't do it. And other than that, go touch grass, go work out, drink plenty of water, try to limit your consumption of sodas as much as you can. And other than that, y'all have fun with that. So, thank you and good night.